barbaric proposal. Let the teabagger lowlife governor of Wisconsin, Scott Walker, has described his actions towards public employees and unions in his so-called budget repair bill is dropping the bomb. Well, brothers and sisters, I can tell you that the machinists are here, and we're here to help you put that bomb back where it belongs. That's if we can pry Scotty away from the Koch brothers long enough to put it back. The Koch brothers are what we in the Midwest would call hogs at the trough. And they feed on money and gorging themselves. And then they find little piglets like Scott Walker to do their dirty work, attempting to break and bust unions, take away our bargaining rights, and introduce the right to work for less here in the state of Wisconsin and all across the United States. And we're not going to let that happen, are we? They believe, as your governor does, that public employees make too much money, and public employees' benefits and pensions are too generous. I say bullshit. They just can't simply... Bullshit! 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 They just can't stand to see the middle class enjoy a decent standard of living. Public employees are not wealthy. Making $30,000 and $40,000 a year isn't much when you're trying to raise a family and send your kids to school. The facts are that they just don't give a damn about the middle class. And the same special interests that brought us NAFTA, unfair trade with China, Wall Street deregulation, and tax cuts for the rich are teaming up to attack us with more dangerous laws in these states, like the right to work, paycheck deception, taxpayer bill of rights, and a tax on public employees. And we're not going to let them do it, are we? Corporate politicians are clearly trying to take away the power of unions. They know we are the last bulkhead keeping them from total power. They will use state budget deficits to attack unions, our political power, and our rights. And it's happening all across this country. And it makes me angry. Does it make you angry? However, now is not the time to get mad, but a time to get organized. In every state where the maidens of the wealthy are trying to strip our collective bargaining rights, we will mobilize for recalls, ballot initiatives, and political campaigns. And if the Republicans want to wage a war against us, by God, we're ready for it. Bring it on. Members have watched the wealthy destroy their jobs and their communities with unbridled greed. And the fighting machinists have been aching for this fight. Many of our families and friends have stood shoulder to shoulder with union members, brothers and sisters. The young that want to enter the public sector job market in Wisconsin have turned out here today to support these efforts. Sacrifices have been made, expenses have been paid out of your pockets, and countless hours have been dedicated to this cause. And for the machinists that are here today, you are living up to the title Fighting Machinist, and thank you. Make no mistake, brothers and sisters, if Walker is allowed to crush collective bargaining for the public employees in Wisconsin, it will only be a matter of time before the private sector unions are attacked and the dominoes will begin to fall. And as the story of labor unions is written, we now have reached the chapter where labor unions are under full attack. And thanks to the Republicans and the Tea Party, we are now fighting for our survival. But I can tell you one last thing, brothers and sisters, we will not let them break our spirit or our unions. Say it with me, brothers and sisters. What's disgusting?
Union busting!
What's disgusting?
Union busting!